From now on, I think we should both focus on finding our own happiness and moving forward with our lives. Seriously, the vacuum hasn't been run, and the table still looks like it did this morning. You just left the place a mess, huh? No cleaning, no cooking. You sit around all day doing nothing. What's even the point of being here? I bust my ass working every single day, and this is the home I come back to? It's hell. I finally get a half day off and this is how it goes? Way to kill the vibe. Can you at least let me enjoy being home after work?
I'm sorry. I've had a pounding headache since morning, and my body felt so heavy, so I laid down for a bit.
Wait, you were napping? A housewife lying down because she doesn't feel well? That's just being lazy.
I'm really sorry. I was just wondering if you could maybe make lunch today just this once.
Unbelievable. You're always leaning on me like this. You're the one who's supposed to be helping, not asking for it. You expect me to cook now? Are you joking? You've basically ditched your woman duties, and now you want to ask for favors?
Just for today, could you please, even if it's just microwave burrito or some instant mac and cheese, handle it yourself?
So I don't get lunch because you're not feeling well? What kind of sick joke is that? You know what? Forget it. I'm calling my mom and asking her to come over today. She'll take care of everything without me even saying a word, and the whole vibe in the house will be better.
Wait, hold on. You're seriously inviting someone over here?
Someone? She's my mom, not just someone. Compared to her, your housework looks like a joke. And really, lying down because you don't feel good? That's like some excuse a kid makes. You're failing at being a stay-at-home wife.
Failing? So you're saying I'm not allowed to have one single off day?
It's obvious. Running a home means staying on top of everything. No shortcuts. That's what being a wife means. If the whole house shuts down every time you feel off, then this isn't a home. It's a disaster zone.
I can't believe that's how you see me. What have I even been pushing myself for?
Pushing yourself for what? If there's no result, then the effort doesn't count. In a company, you'd be fired on the spot.
Nolan, did you already have lunch?
Yeah, I did. Why?
Hey, do you think you could maybe take a little time off next Wednesday afternoon? There's something I really need you to come with me for. I finally got an appointment with the OBGYN today. They've been totally booked forever, but there was a sudden cancellation. It's like a miracle.
Huh? What are you even talking about? Why would I need to go to that kind of doctor? Places like that, it's awkward for guys, you know? I just stick out. I don't want to be the one dude sitting there looking out of place.
Wait, what? But we had this talk last month, didn't we? We agreed to start fertility treatment together. Even the clinic's website said it's best if both partners come to the first appointment, and you said you'd go with me, remember?
Well, did we really talk about that? Honestly, I think I just said yeah because you were so fired up about it. But come on, think about it. A guy at an OBGYN clinic? That's just weird. People are going to stare like crazy.
I've heard it's super common now for couples to go together, you know? Even the nurses expect that and explain everything with both partners in mind. We've been married for 4 years already, right? I just thought it was time we started taking this seriously. There are things that are honestly hard for me to deal with alone, so I was hoping at least for the first step, we could face it together.
Give me a break. Let's be real. The problem's probably you anyway, right? So why should I go? It's not my issue.
What? Hold on. What kind of assumption is that? We don't even know anything yet. The doctor said we can't know anything until we both get checked. You heard that too. Don't go blaming me from the start.
Come on. Like there's any way it could be me. No chance. Getting tested would be a waste of time. Look at my dad. He had 3 kids.
And what's that supposed to prove? Just because your dad had a bunch of kids doesn't mean the same goes for you. If that's the logic, then my mom had 4 kids and raised all of us, and I even have a much younger sister. Plus, my sister just had her 3rd baby last year, and everything's going great. If we're talking genes, I'm definitely not falling short either.
Jesus, knock it off. Stop arguing with everything I say. I've said it 100 times. I'm not going to that kind of doctor. End of story.
You don't have to reject it that harshly. I'm already overwhelmed with worry about my own body. I really, truly want to have a baby. And I'm only asking because I believed we'd face this together.
Come on. You're so damn annoying. It's your infertility we're talking about, isn't it? I'm perfectly fine, so why should I be dragged into this? You think there's something wrong with my body? If I've got time to waste on some pointless tests, I'd rather be working. It's your body that's messed up, so deal with it. Don't drag me into your problem.
Messed up? You seriously just said that? I can't believe you'd use a word like that. What you just said? Yeah, that really hit me. You think I wouldn't be hurt? Why do you have to be so cold?
Look, face reality. We've been married for 4 years and still no kids. That's a fact. So own it. We haven't seen any results. I don't want to be involved anymore. I don't want to go, and I'm not going. The more you push, the more I won't. Just go by yourself. Go get your meds or shots or whatever. I want nothing to do with it.
Fine, I get it. Maybe I was just stupid for expecting anything from you. It's clear there's no point in saying more, and I understand now. I'll just go to the clinic by myself.
See? Should have done that from the start. Glad you finally came to your senses. Oh, and by the way, you're paying for the whole thing. Every single cent. I'm not covering anything. It's your fault, so you deal with it. Anne, I'm on my lunch break right now, but I had to text you. I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
Nolan, what's going on?
So, what's the deal this month? I've been waiting for months now. You've got to have some good news this time, right? This is it, right? Are you finally pregnant?
I'm sorry. I might have gotten your hopes up, but it looks like it didn't work out again this time. I took multiple tests, but none of them showed anything. I'm really devastated.
Seriously? Another fail? You've got to be kidding me. How long are you going to keep doing the same thing over and over? Do you ever think about how it feels for me to keep hearing, "not this month" every time? Like, why the hell can't you get any results? You're honestly useless.
Please don't talk to me like that. Don't say things that hurt like that to someone who's trying their best. It's not like I chose to be in this situation. I'm getting poked with needles every week, constantly going to appointments, and I'm mentally wrecked. I wake up feeling sick every morning. Still, take care of the house, cook your meals, and do everything I possibly can.
And? What's your point? You're just patting yourself on the back for trying. If you're not getting results, none of that means anything. It's not all black and white like that. Having a baby doesn't work on a fixed formula. Same goes for the real world. No results, no credit. That's life.
You really didn't have to say it like that.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel like this is just a waste of money. The treatments aren't cheap, and we've got 0 results. What's the point? I'm hitting my limit. I really tried to stay positive, but I think I've finally reached the end of the line. Even if we keep going, there's no guarantee we'll ever have a kid. All I'm doing is wasting my time and energy.
We've barely even started. We're finally just getting to the starting line, and you're ready to quit already? Having a child has been my dream. I can't just give up on that so easily.
Yeah. Then go chase that dream by yourself. I'm out. Actually, I'm being transferred out of town. It's already set.
What? Are you serious? Where did that come from? Why are you only telling me something that important now? Where are you going? When does it start? Talk to me. Aren't we supposed to be in this together?
Oh yeah. So last month, my boss asked if anyone was willing to transfer to the Northeast office, and I was the first to raise my hand. Felt like perfect timing, you know?
You volunteered?
Let's be real. You probably can't have kids anyway. I'm tired of living with someone who's that useless. Might be nice to just chill by myself at the new place, you know?
You don't get to just decide that on your own. You won't even help me with having a child, and now you're saying you're tired of living with me too?
Wait, seriously? You still want a kid? Come on, get a grip on reality.
What?
It's been 2 months of treatment and nothing's changed. You've already spent a decent chunk of money too. Stop wasting cash on this.
But the doctor said there's still hope. I just don't want to give up.
Jesus Christ. Then do it on your own. I'll live my life the way I want to. Let's just call it even.
Fine. Then could you at least come back when I have appointments for the treatments?
Seriously? You want me to come back just to entertain your little fantasy?
But Nolan, you'd be happy if we had a kid too, right? If you just come back for the treatments, I won't ask anything else.
Gosh, what a pain. Fine, but only when it doesn't mess with work.
Thanks. Even that means a lot to me.
But work comes first, got it? If I can't make it, I can't.
Yeah, I understand. Just make sure to come back when you can, all right? Promise me?
Yeah, sure. But you better figure out how long you're going to keep doing this. I'm not about to wake up one day and realize we blew through our savings.
Yeah, I'll talk to the doctor about it. But let me keep going just a little longer, okay? I just want to give it my all so I won't have any regrets.
I already regret marrying you, just so you know.
What?
Anyway, I'm going to start packing for the transfer. Don't bother me.
Nolan, are you coming home late tonight?
Huh? I don't know yet.
What do you mean you don't know? Anyway, did you book the flight for next week?
What? Next week? What are you talking about? You can't just drop that on me out of nowhere. I have no idea what you mean.
Wait, seriously? You forgot? It's the clinic appointment. I've been talking about it since last month. I even marked it on the calendar. I told you how hard it is to get a slot, remember? That's why I asked you to lock in your schedule early.
Oh, yeah, maybe you mentioned something like that. But work's been insane lately. There's no way I can make it this time.
Wait, what? Again? You bailed last time too, and now this? What am I supposed to do?
Not my fault. A big client meeting popped up last minute. My job is way more important than your little schedule. It's not like your treatment is life or death. Honestly, it can wait.
But this means more to me than life itself. I've been pushing through exhaustion, stress, and pain just to keep going. I've had this plan for 3 months, and now you just brush it off like it's nothing? It honestly hurts. It makes me feel so empty.
Oh my God, here we go. Tears and guilt trips again. Like I said before, I've made it clear from the start. My job comes first. I thought you understood that already. Don't start whining now. That wasn't the deal.
Still, I've tried so hard not to cause you trouble. I've adjusted everything around you. I even talked to my boss so I could move around my injections and appointments. I've been doing everything I can to make sure it's not a burden on you. I've sacrificed my own time just so you wouldn't have to.
And what's your point? You're the one choosing to do all that. Don't throw it in my face. You did it because you wanted to, right?
Wanted to? Are you serious? I'm doing everything I can to keep our future alive. I'm doing this for our child. I just wished you'd understand that. I plan everything around your schedule, get jerked around every time, and all I get are excuses. I feel like an idiot. The least you could do is apologize for constantly bailing on me and messing me around.
Excuse me? Why the hell should I apologize? You're the one who can't get pregnant. That's on you.
Wait, did you seriously just say that? The test showed there's nothing wrong with me. We're just having a hard time, that's all. Stop blaming everything on me.
Shut up. This wouldn't even be an issue if you just gotten pregnant like you were supposed to. We're dealing with this chaos thanks to your failure as my wife.
A failure? So that's how you've really seen me all this time? I've been putting in so much effort daily, but it feels like it was all for nothing.
Finally got it through your head, huh? You think I don't wish I had someone better every damn day? Every single day. I wonder what life would be like with someone who wasn't you.
Fine, I'm done. I'll cancel next week's appointment. Actually, I'm stopping treatment altogether.
Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. No point throwing more money at something that's never going to work anyway. Glad you finally came to your senses.
It's not about the money. I just can't take it anymore emotionally. Every single day, I'm made to feel like I'm worthless as a woman. And even so, I kept pushing through because I really wanted to have your child.
Yeah, playing the victim again. I'm the real victim here. I'm the poor guy who can't have kids because of you.
Right. I'll just call the clinic and cancel my appointment. Good luck with work, Nolan.
Anne, where the hell are you? I've been trying to call you nonstop. Get to the hospital right now. Where the hell are you at a time like this?
Huh? The hospital? What do you mean? I'm at home right now.
Excuse me? Are you freaking kidding me? How can you be at home? You're his mother.
Mother? Wait, what are you even talking about right now?
Don't mess with me. How can you not show up for your son's critical surgery? You can't even do the bare minimum as a parent?
Surgery? Whose kid are you even talking about?
What the hell do you mean whose? Your kid, obviously. Who else would I be talking about? Enough with this crap already.
What?
You're a total failure as a mother. You couldn't even give birth to a healthy kid. And on top of that, you gave me a sick child who needs lung surgery. Then you just dump him on me and run away? Unbelievable.
Nolan? I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Playing dumb now? Acting like you've got amnesia just because you don't like what you're hearing? I can't believe you turned out to be this much of a piece of work.
Nolan, can you tell me exactly where you are right now? You're at the hospital, right?
Oh, so now you finally feel like showing up, huh? Then get over to Ridgewood Medical Center right now. Once you're here, I'm heading back to the office. You disappearing like that completely wrecked my workday.
Got it. Ridgewood Medical Center. But sorry, I won't be going there.
What the hell?
Good luck handling the surgery on your own.
Wait. What the hell are you saying? It's your son's surgery we're talking about here. What kind of mother isn't there for that? Take some damn responsibility.
We don't have a son.
What?
Nolan, don't you think this is kind of strange? Your messages haven't even sounded like they were meant for me. Can you remember the last time we actually saw each other in person? You do have a clear memory of that, right? It was last October at the Fertility clinic. That was the last time we were face to face. You haven't showed up even once since then.
Wait, hold on. Is this Anne? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm definitely your wife, Anne. The one who signed the marriage license. The actual partner you legally married. And now, out of nowhere, I get texts saying, "Why are you at home?" and "Come to the surgery." I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking about some kid I didn't even give birth to like it's somehow my responsibility. Honestly, I'm just confused. I'd really love to know what universe you think we're living in right now.
Ah,
I kept thinking our conversation wasn't making any sense, but you were just getting more and more worked up. I mean, I didn't want to believe it, but did you seriously send all that to the wrong person? I'm honestly shocked. I didn't think you were capable of making such a basic mistake.
no, wait. That's not what happened. It was just a little mix-up. Forget it. Look, can we just pretend this whole thing never happened, please?
Well, yeah, no. That's not really something you can just forget. This situation's way too messed up for you to be playing the amnesia card. And if you've got time to dodge questions, how about you start explaining instead? Yes, I'm confused, but I'm still thinking clearly. So tell me, when exactly did you have time to go start a family with someone else? Was it during the time you were ghosting me? Is that when you decided to betray me like this?
I mean, it's just... the explanation is kind of...
Wait a second. Does the other woman's name also happen to be Anne? Because if not, I don't see how you could have confused me with her for this long. If this whole disaster happened just because you were texting the wrong Anne, it'd still be a tragedy, but honestly, kind of hilarious, in a messed up, ironic way.
Shut up. This has nothing to do with you, so just mind your own damn business.
Oh, really? You say it's none of my business, but the second those messages landed on my phone, it kind of became my business, don't you think? If you hadn't told me you had work today, I would have gone to the clinic like I planned. So what am I supposed to do with the fact that I canceled based on a lie? And while I stayed home, you were at someone else's surgery?
No.
I've looked the other way plenty of times while you pushed family stuff aside for work. But never, and I mean never, did I agree to place second to your secret child. Don't expect me to be okay with that.
Secret child? What the hell? Don't say weird stuff like that.
Weird? Then explain it. Who were you actually trying to text earlier? Whose kid is about to go into surgery? And why are you the one who had to be there for it?
Well, that's none of your business, all right?
Wow. Can't even keep up your usual tough guy act, huh? Honestly, Nolan, you sound seriously rattled right now.
Damn it. Ugh. Fine. Yeah, I've got a secret kid, okay? So what? This is all your fault anyway.
Excuse me? You're seriously blaming me for this?
Of course I am. It's your fault for never getting pregnant. I wanted a kid too. So what was I supposed to do? I had to find another woman.
Unbelievable. You say it's about having the kid, but honestly, it was just cheating. Cheating on your wife while she's going through treatment? You're disgusting.
Shut up. I didn't expect to knock someone up that fast just by switching partners.
What kind of shameless nonsense is that?
Jesus, this is unbelievable. His mom ran off and now you're freaking out too. I'm done. You know what? You're going to be his mom now. Get your ass to the hospital and sit with him through the surgery.
Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about?
I've already explained it. This kid's had weak lungs since he was born, and he's going into surgery today. But his mom suddenly bailed last week, saying she couldn't take it anymore.
So now you want me to take her place? Do you even hear how insane that sounds?
But I'm seriously at my breaking point here. I had to drop everything and take time off work to deal with this. And I'm about to run out of PTO. It's bad.
Then take emergency family leave or something. If it's about caring for a child, there are other options besides PTO.
Well...
Oh, my bad. I guess you can't get special leave for a kid you had from cheating on your wife, huh? If it were our kid, sure. But this? Yeah, no.
What's with that attitude? You mocking me right now?
Mocking? Please, I'm straight up looking down on you.
What?
I can't believe you turned out to be such a pathetic jerk. Why did I ever want to have a child with someone like you? All that time I spent trying so hard with fertility treatments feels completely worthless now.
Hey, Anne, that kid's mom probably isn't coming back anyway. So why don't you just become his mom? You'd be free from the stress of treatments. And hey, you'd finally get the kid you wanted, right?
Being handed a secret child is way worse than any fertility treatment. And whether she comes back or not is none of my concern. That kid's yours, right? So take care of him yourself.
What?
Besides, remember, I'm defective, right? Giving a kid to someone like me sounds like a pretty bad idea. Anyway, hope the surgery goes well. Take care.
Wait, what? Anne, don't go. Please, I'm begging you. You're all I've got left. Anne, hey, we're not done talking.
Hello? Yes? Are you sure you haven't messaged the wrong person? No, I haven't. I'm really sorry for the sudden message. You're Nolan Moore's wife, right?
Huh?
Yes, I am. I'm truly sorry for reaching out of the blue like this. I know it's rude and unexpected, but I have something I absolutely have to tell you. I found your contact info on Nolan's phone, and I gathered the courage to text you. Let me properly introduce myself. My name is Anne Smith. I hate that this is how we're meeting. I really do.
Anne Smith?
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me you're Nolan's affair partner? This is insane. Your name is the same as mine? This is way too much to process right now. So you figured it out when you saw my name, didn't you? Even though it's just a coincidence, I never imagined things would unfold like this. When I found out I had the same name as you, I was so shaken I couldn't even speak for a while. That actually explains a lot. So that's why he sent those messages to the wrong person. I had a weird feeling something was off, but I never thought it was because of our names. Even if he was panicking, you'd think he'd notice something was wrong. He should have realized based on my replies that something wasn't right. First, let me say this. I'm truly deeply sorry. Even if I didn't know, I still ended up hurting you, and I take full responsibility. From your point of view, I'm just the other woman, and I totally deserve to be blamed. But if it's not too much to ask, would you hear me out for just a moment? I honestly had no idea Nolan was married.
What? You really didn't know he was married?
No way. How could a lie like that even work? I met him early last summer at a bar near my office. We just happened to be seated next to each other. He said he was new to the area and didn't know anyone, so he's feeling pretty lonely. And then he said, I'm single, and it'd be nice to meet someone I vibe with. I mean, who wouldn't believe that? He sounded so genuine, and I never imagined he was lying. I let my guard down right away.
So that's what happened. Even if you didn't know, that's really sad.
Looking back, I realize now I should have been more cautious. But at the time, I had just turned 30 and was starting to think seriously about having kids. That's when Nolan said things like, I want to have a child soon and I want to build a warm, loving family. And I thought, maybe he's the one. I truly believed he was someone I could picture a future with.
And then you got pregnant. That just breaks my heart.
Yes, I told him right away when I found out. I thought he'd be happy. I even hoped we might get married soon after. But his reaction was totally different. He just kept saying things like, it's too soon, and let's wait until things settle down. He kept dodging the subject.
What a jerk. He's so disgusting. He lied about being married and made another woman pregnant. You have absolutely nothing to apologize for. You're clearly the one who's been hurt the most here. I'm the one who should be apologizing. As his wife, I'm honestly ashamed.
Hearing you say that, it honestly brings me to tears. I should have pressed him back then, but I was too afraid to ask. If I'd just spoken up when I had doubts, things might have turned out differently. But instead, I said nothing and just went along with the pregnancy and childbirth. And the baby was born with a lung condition. I never imagined something like that would happen. That's when his attitude completely changed. He started saying, "You gave birth to him, so it's your responsibility." He said it to me every single day. My body and mind were falling apart, and I had no one to rely on, but I was left to handle parenting, hospital visits, and housework all by myself. No matter how much I asked for help, all he said was, "Deal with it yourself." I just couldn't take it anymore. That's when I happened to see his phone, and there was your chat with him. That's when everything became clear. I realized he had a real wife, and I'd been lied to all along. My mind just went completely blank. That day, I couldn't take it anymore. I ran away and left the baby behind. I'm so ashamed of myself. I'm sorry. It might seem like I just gave up and ran, but I was at my breaking point. I felt like I was going to fall apart.
Anne, don't apologize. The fact that you endured all of that says a lot about your strength. I honestly admire you. You're clearly the one who was wronged. There's no reason for anyone to blame you. And that feeling of being at your limit, I understand it all too well. I completely get why you wanted to run away.
Anne?
It's kind of weird, huh? Two people calling each other Anne like this?
Yeah, it really is.
I bet he cheated with someone who had the same name so he wouldn't get caught. He's sneaky like that. Honestly, I think he only ever thinks about himself. So please, don't apologize because of someone like him.
Anne?
He even bailed on our fertility treatment, you know. He kept saying it's all your fault we can't get pregnant. Just like with you, he pushed all the blame onto me like some coward.
What? He actually said that to you?
That's why, if he had at least treated your child with care, maybe then I could have found a way to forgive him. But this is just beyond forgiveness. So please, leave the rest to me.
What?
You've done nothing wrong. It's clear you were the victim, and that puts my mind at ease. Now it's just a matter of making him take full responsibility. You're still recovering from giving birth, from taking care of your child, right? So let me handle the rest. I'll make sure he takes responsibility for both of us. Nolan, I'm sorry about what happened earlier, especially after you made that effort to reach out. I've been thinking it over, and I really regret how I reacted. I'm heading to the hospital now. Huh? Just wait a little longer. I'm getting everything together now, and I'll be there on time. Wait, seriously? You're really coming to the hospital? You're actually going to be there for the surgery? Even after I betrayed you? Even after everything awful I did, you're still being kind to me? There's no one like you. I'm so lucky you're my wife. A woman like you doesn't exist anywhere else. You really are something. Only a truly understanding woman would step up at a time like this. I mean it. I'm seriously grateful. Excuse me? What are you getting all emotional for, you moron? Do you still not get how badly you screwed up? What? Don't go calling me your wife like it means something. You won't be using that word anymore. I've decided today I stop being your wife. In other words, I've decided we're getting a divorce. I'm not coming to support you. I'm coming to close this chapter. What are you saying? You're kidding, right? You're not coming for me? Don't flatter yourself. I don't move for your sake. There's someone who deserves to hear the truth. That's why I'm coming. Oh, and by the way, your mom and dad, they're in the taxi with me. All three of us are coming together. What? My parents are coming too? Why? Why would they be involved in this? Don't act so surprised now. I told them everything you did. What did you expect? You cheated while married to me and got another woman pregnant.
And that wasn't even the end of it. You verbally abused the kid's mother too. I laid it all out.
No, no way. Why'd you have to drag my parents into this?
I didn't want to, but you created such a disaster that it couldn't be ignored anymore. Your mistress told me everything, every last detail of who you really are.
What? You mean she ratted me out? She told you everything? She's been ignoring my messages completely.
You lied and said you were single. You got her pregnant. Then, the second you found out the kid was sick, you completely changed. You're disgusting.
No, wait. That's not what I meant to do. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Just let me explain. There's a reason for all this.
Great. Then let's hear that reason of yours. When we're all together, me, your parents, and you. Just the four of us, face to face. No escaping. No hiding. Be ready.
No way.
You treated me like I was just some kind of baby machine, and now that things aren't going your way, you come crying back? You're pathetic. You blame me for not being able to get pregnant, and then you dumped all the responsibility onto the kid you had behind my back. How selfish can you be? You pushed me away and treated me like I was nothing while being all sweet to another woman and getting her pregnant, only to throw cruel words at her too. If you've got an excuse, I'm all ears. Not that it'll change anything, because I have zero trust left in you.
Look, I'm sorry. I really do get it now. I know I was completely in the wrong. I've been thinking about the divorce too, but could you just give me one more chance? I want to fix this, I really do. I'll change, I swear. So please, I'm begging you, just think it over one more time.
It's too late. I've stopped expecting anything from you. I'll never forget how hard I tried and how none of it ever mattered. I've told your parents everything. They were shocked. Said we had no idea our son could be this kind of person. They even mentioned that being with you would ruin me, and they totally backed the divorce.
You've got to be kidding me. You even got my parents involved. Why would you go that far?
I fully intend to hold you accountable. You've got nowhere left to run. You're going to make up for everything you did, not just to me, but to your mistress too.
Wait, just let me explain just once. All I ask is that you hear me out. I really am sorry, and I know the baby isn't to blame, so please. I honestly believe we can still fix this if we try. Just give me a chance.
Wow, you're still saying that? I'm honestly speechless.
I just want to start fresh. With my child, with a real family. I'm serious. You wanted a kid too, right? Now you don't even have to worry about child support. My parents would totally support this. Don't you think it all works out?
You really haven't changed. You're still only thinking about yourself.
Then what the hell am I supposed to do? What will it take for you to forgive me?
If you want forgiveness, start by facing what you've actually done. And don't just say it, show it. If you can't even do that, then you've got no place left anywhere. I've made up my mind. I'm cutting ties with the man you were. I won't let you ruin my life anymore. Goodbye, Nolan. Next time we see each other might be in court, so make sure you show up in a proper suit. Try not to embarrass yourself too badly. Goodbye. After that, our discussion was resolved much faster than I expected. That's because, surprisingly, Nolan's parents offered their full support. We didn't raise our son to be this much of an idiot. We'll personally make sure he takes full responsibility. With that, they took care of everything, from hiring a lawyer to giving Nolan a thorough lecture. In the end, we reached an agreement that fully matched our terms, including treatment costs, damages, and asset division. Nolan, of course, was left completely broke. His credit cards were canceled, and most of his belongings were sold off, just enough to balance the scales. Naturally, his employer was also informed of his behavioral issues. Word got around about his girlfriend problems at work and how he missed a big meeting due to our fight. Because his personal mess had seriously impacted his work, he was immediately demoted. Now he's stuck in a department nobody wants, doing warehouse labor with no air conditioning. This coming from the guy who once said, climbing the ladder is everything. Apparently, he kept checking my socials for a while, saying he wanted to make things right, but I've already blocked him. Whatever he's feeling now has nothing to do with me. He's been wiped clean from my life, completely and permanently. As for Ann Smith, we still check in with each other from time to time. She's working hard, raising her baby alone, who's now doing well after the surgery. When she grinned and said, "It's hard, but I'm kind of happy," it felt like something within me has finally mended.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.